There are tons of B2B lead gen strategies that you can implement inside of your business, but this has to be the easiest of them all. This is going to be the same brain dead strategy that I've used to scale my agency from zero to over $2 million a year. And the best part about all of this is all I had to do after setting it up was wait for the leads to roll in. Let me show you exactly how it works. So the strategy that we're going to use is we're going to be using cold email. The reason that I love cold email is one, the scalability of it. I can basically just send more emails. And two, I can guarantee that I land in the inbox of my ideal customer. B2B decision makers are checking their emails. And I know if I send them an email, I will land in their inbox and they will see what I'm offering to them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down into 5 different sections. We're going to talk first about the infrastructure. Then we're going to talk about getting those lead lists of the decision makers. Then we're going to talk about copywriting, how to actually stand out in the inboxes and get responses. Then we're going to talk about launching the emails and then analyzing to make further decisions. What we're going to use is a tool called instantly.ai, which is a software that really handles everything for you from A to Z. And the pricing on this is ridiculously affordable at $97 a month. We can upload 25,000 potential clients and send 100,000 emails monthly. You only need like 0.01 client for this to actually make sense. So this is a complete no-brainer for getting in front of our ideal customers. The second part of the infrastructure is we want to set up our email. So we need to make sure that our emails are set up from an infrastructure perspective correctly. Is we will create one domain, and with that domain, what we will do is we will create 3 different emails associated with that domain. What we don't want to do is we don't want to use our own domains. We don't want to use our personal domains that we're sending a bunch of emails from, because the problem with that is the email service providers will flag you as spam and all of your emails will start going into the spam folder, which will wreck not only your cold emailing, but your personal emails as well. The cool thing with Instantly, which makes it easier than ever, is we can literally do this in like 3 clicks. This is why this is the easiest way to start drumming up business. All we have to do once we log into our Instantly is go to our email accounts. We can click add new, and they have a done for you email setup or pre-warmed accounts, which you can purchase as well, where literally I could just go here. Let's just say my business name is agencyu.co, and I can search what my current agency domain is. And what it will do is it'll suggest some new domains that are kind of contextual, kind of associated. What we're doing is we will be able to purchase these. And after we purchase them, then these email domains will be forwarded basically to our main domain. And what it's also going to do is going to create multiple email accounts from each domain. So let's just say I'm going to get 3, $45, which is really competitive with all of the other platforms out there. I can just click on next. I can put in my forwarding domain. And then what it'll automatically do is it's going to create 5 email accounts per domain. And what this means is it's going to cost us $45 per year for the domain. And this is going to cost us $75 per month for the email accounts, which is extremely affordable given what we're going to be able to achieve with this. So if we have 15 domains, we'll be able to send up to 150 emails per day landing in the inbox. Again, this is why this is the easiest way to start generating leads as quickly as possible. And then all we have to do is place order. And what will happen is it will automatically preload them into our account and start warming them up so that we're sending emails from multiple different email accounts and not our own email account. So after our infrastructure is completed, the next thing that we need to focus on is getting leads. How do we actually get in front of the decision makers of who we want to work with and who we want to talk to? Well, it's never been easier because Instantly has a database of millions of your potential customers that we're able to basically search for using their easy to use filters. They call it Lead Finder. And what I like about Lead Finder is that it's super easy to use. There's a ton of contacts and it's automatically going to verify the emails, meaning that they're actually going to land in the inbox, meaning you're actually going to get in front of your ideal customers pretty much guaranteed. And the pricing on the Lead Finder is affordable as well. If we look at hyper leads, let's just call it 10,000 verified leads monthly. Verified leads, meaning that the emails are actually good, it's $200 a month. Do you think there's one potential client with 10,000 leads with $200 per month? Absolutely, at least I hope so. The ROI on this could be massive. Again, this is why this is the easiest, most affordable, and most scalable way to start getting leads. So what we're going to do inside of Instantly is we're going to go ahead and click on the left-hand side and go to Lead Finder. You'll see all these different filters that I can start searching for. So let's just say I want to talk to real estate agents. Job titles is real estate agent. Perfect. and we can see 140,000 potential contacts. Let's just swindle this down a little bit. In California, perfect. 13,000 potential leads. If my ideal customer was real estate agents, I'm just using this as an example. Obviously, there's hundreds and hundreds of different industries and people that you can search for. You can even use the AI search to automatically create your list. And not only did I create the list, but I know that the contacts that I'm getting are actually verified, meaning that I'm actually going to land in their inbox. In literally 30 seconds, we just showed you how to build lead lists of your ideal customers. The next thing that we want to hit on is our copywriting. What we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and click on save this list, and we'll just do California Realtors, and then we can go ahead and click save. Then I'm going to go to campaigns. I'm going to click on add new. I'm going to call this Realtors in California. Then I'm going to click on continue here, and then I'm going to click on add leads. Then I'm going to go to lead finder, and this list will automatically populate for me. And then I can click all of them, 10,000, 5,000, whatever it could be. And in this case, just for speed, I'm just going to select the first 25. I'm going to click add to campaign. I'm going to find the campaign that I just did, and I'm going to go ahead and just add those leads to the campaign. Now what we just did is we created the campaign, and I can click on the leads, and I can see all the leads being populated here in the verification queue, making sure that the emails that we're actually adding are in fact legit. When it comes to copywriting, if we click on sequences, what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to write the email that's going to be coming from the multiple email addresses that we just created using the done for you build outs in like 2 clicks a couple steps ago. So when it comes to email copy, it is super simple to get responses when it comes to cold email. First things first is our subject line. For our subject line, we want to make it human because our subject line is really the first impression that people are going to see. I just like to do something like hi, first name, and it's automatically going to populate the first name from the lead list, making sure that it's personalized and they feel like it's an email coming from maybe a coworker, maybe a partner, whatever it could be. We just want to get them to open it. When it comes to our email copy, all we really need to do is follow basic principles of copywriting. We're just going to create something really simple, but something that's going to provoke a lot of responses. Something like intro, offer, call to action. Super, super simple. What I also like to do, if you guys have any, is a case study, like a PS case study. Using this super simple framework, we're going to write some copy. So using the principles of intro, offer, call to action, and a PS case study, here's what we came up with. Looks like you're crushing the real estate game, so I wanted to reach out and see if we could add some value. We've helped over 25 realtors generate 5 listings appointments per month using our real estate accelerator system. Thought this could be a cool marketing angle for your business this year. Cool if I shoot you over a quick video explaining exactly how it works. PS, we just helped a Compass agent generate 4 listings last month alone. Intro, offer, what we actually do. We help them generate listing appointments, which is what they want in specific timeframes using the unique mechanism. Thought this could be a cool angle for your business this year. So I'm human, right? We're not trying to like write novels or anything like that. We're just really speaking to the desired outcomes of the clients that we're working with. Thought this could be a cool marketing angle for your business here. Call to action. Cool if I shoot you over a video explaining how it works. So I'm not going for the call. I'm not asking if they have 15 minutes tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm simply just asking if I can add some value, just explaining how it works. And then a PS case study. If we follow this framework, it's straight to the point, which is what we need to do when it comes to emails, because we only have a couple of seconds to actually generate a response from them. And we want to make sure that we're actually speaking to the outcomes. We're giving them an offer that's irresistible, and then they're pretty much good to go. Then what we can actually do here is we can also do follow-ups. So for the follow-ups, I like to just keep it really simple. So really the framework of our emails is we're going to do a opener, and then we're going to do a follow-up times 2. And all we're doing is we're just following up on our opener. We're not recreating the wheel every single time. Short, sweet, just quick follow-up on the initial message if we could send them the video, and maybe add in a case study if relevant. Then all I need to do is just go ahead and click save on all our campaigns. And I can click on preview. I can make sure it looks well, reads well, straight to the point. That's pretty much the copywriting and the scheduling for emails. Again, super basic. All we need to do is just follow this framework right here, the intro, offer, call to action. And then really the principle is an opener with 2 follow-ups. Then after we go ahead and save all of these, all we have to do is we have to go to schedule. We can pick our sending schedule depending on how you send the emails. I'm just going to do 7 days a week. We can click on save. Then we go to options, and then we can go ahead and click on the emails that we just warmed up. And then we go ahead and click on launch. And once we hit launch, all of the emails will be going to Instantly's Unibox, where we'll be able to manage all of the different emails that we're getting from all of the different emails that we just created. So all of the emails that we're sending are getting filtered to this one single Unibox that's really, really easy to manage. So that is send the emails, literally a couple of clicks, and we're sending hundreds of emails every single day. Last but not least is analytics. I mean, it's really important just to like have analytics, and it's really easy to see how our emails are doing when we look at our analytics of our accounts. What we can see is we can see how many emails have sent, what's our reply rate, how many opportunities have come from that. We can easily manage all of the leads that we're getting simply inside of this Unibox and simply using the analytics from Instantly. Now, if you want to see this strategy in real life, go ahead and click on the video on the screen where I show you exactly how I started a real business from scratch. And I use the same exact strategy and system using Instantly to sell a service in less than 10 hours. And you'll be able to see if I actually get some paying customers by the end of the video. You'll really see this whole process in practice and probably see how it only takes a few minutes to actually set up. So if you're serious about generating more leads for your business this year, I will see you on that one.